Today I'm going to be showing you my new church that I've just been working on, and I have just recently finished it. I went for a very difficult approach because of these two pillars on the sides. Because I've angled them, it was very difficult to make the roof for it, but I show you how I did it. I just made the center and I built up to it progressively from each side, put the church pillars on top. And then I have three different separate entrances to one pillar, that pillar, at the center of the church. And then I have three separate staircases going up to it. Over here I have, it's not finished yet, but this is going to be a little concierge, like a different kind of entrance, and there's going to be a priest quarters over there. It's not quite finished yet, but I will finish it and I'll put it in a different video. I'm just going to give a quick 360 of the church so you guys can see every angle. Right here is a little staircase up to the platform out here, as you can see. And the platform is basically just going to come out here, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do here yet. I was thinking of doing maybe like a statue of something, rather something to stare at for this little platform here. This is the back side of it. I have the cross for the church, and I've used the stairs to make a little bit of depth in the walls and moss to stand out, moss staircases. I also used two separate different pieces of glass just to make a contrast in the building, just so it's not all one color. Over here, if you look at the glass, we have the cross, and then this is supposed to be a vine as like the Garden of Eden kind of thing. Again, using the stairs and the chiseled stone just to make it a little bit of a contrast and out in the stone, so it's not just one flat surface. Just give you a full 360 real quick. Another thing I like to do is I like to double up on the staircase and overlap it onto it. It just gives a nice feature when you overlap it. And up here you can see that I've indented it just to give some contrast in the stone, so it's not only just one level. One level is, I'd say one level and having multiple layers is the difference between a good building and an average building. As soon as you give it like that depth, it changes the building completely. So going around, you can see it's the exact same on this side as it was on the other. Okay. Here I used andesite stone wall. And I layered it backwards, so it looked like it's almost bringing your eyes to engage with this. It's a cool feature. I really like how that turned out. It brings your eyesight towards the door, and it just narrows your view. So it's a cool feature. Here I used what I used. I think it was gray concrete dust, and then I used the nice red sheep wool just to give a pathway down the center of it. Here I have a nice chandelier. I'll give the link to the video that I got this from. It'll be in the bio. And then I've just I did the seating based off of these poles because I would have done it all the way across like a normal church, but because I have these poles, I've had to separate them just so it looked nicer. It looked kind of weird to have a pole in the middle of the aisle. And if we look up, I've done a little bit of support onto the roof so it doesn't look like it's just a roof. It makes it more realistic, gives it more depth to the ceiling, more creativity, more color, more contrast. All of these things add to how nice the building looks, I guess. It's all the aesthetic to the building. It gives more of a warm feeling as well, because in a church, once you enter it, like you want to have that warmy feeling, nice warm wood. You can't have just andesite because that's kind of a cold color. And then I also tripled up on the chandeliers going across each mirror. I have where obviously the priest would be preaching, and then I don't know what these are called, but I know that they have it in every Catholic church. They have candles in the corner. And up here I have the organ. I will leave the link to where I got my idea for the organ in the bio. It's quite nice. It turned out very nice, actually. Nice little feature. And then down here, there are both stairs on both sides going down to the base level. And on this side, if I can go up here, leads to the top of the tower. At the top of the tower, I have the bell to let you know church is on. So yeah, that's pretty much the church that I have right now. I can give it a little bit more depth into what I was thinking when I did everything. So with the concrete dust, the problem with it is that it is like sand, it falls when you place it. So you will have to go underneath it, and everywhere you have concrete dust, place wooden blocks or whatever you want. And the good thing about this is for a church, because I can not put it where the stairs are for the seating, it creates a nice aesthetic for the ceiling in the basement. So it was a cool aesthetic. I'm going to use it after when I start building down here. Other thing what I do with the doors, every time you want to frame off a door, it looks quite nice to frame it off with staircases like this and then have one block pushed in just to frame that off. It gives quite a nice aesthetic as well. Yeah, so everything like this, building I don't know what you call this, a circle shape was I was going for. You can't really do that in Minecraft, so that's the best you can do. But any depth you can get into your building, it always adds to the quality of it, I would say. So yeah, this is the church that I've been building. It took me about, I'd say, 4 days. A nice quick build. And if you guys like this video and you like it up, I will show you guys my other buildings. This is my mansion. And this is my other mansion, but this one's my mansion in the mountain. This one's called my mansion on the chalet. And if up here, this is connected to the church. This is supposed to, it's a bell tower, you could call it. Basically, it's just for the people of this town to know when church is on and everything. And another cool feature about this church is that from the center of this this house, the master bedroom, you have a perfect view, and just behind it, the sun comes up and gives a great view. So, anyways, that is my church. And if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. If you'd like to have any comments on the video and any suggestions of what I should do in the basement, or if I should change anything up the top or anything, just leave a comment down below. And yeah, just let me know if you guys want to see any of more Minecraft videos. Thank you very much, and have a great day.